Hello there, everybody. Vesper here, and welcome back, or just welcome to the continuation of To the Moon. So, Eva was doing something. I can't remember exactly what she was doing. She was, I guess, fulfilling John's wish, which isn't going to give him the outcome that he actually wants, whereas Nell wants to give him the outcome that he wants, but would not fulfill the wish. So, this is like the next day for me. For you, it might be the same day. It might be a different recording. I have no clue, but it's a new recording for me. So, the arrow keys still work and let me move. And there is Eva. What did she do? She took River away. Holy shit, she's taking River out of John's life. Oh my god, is that what she's doing? What'd you do to her? Relax, she's merely going elsewhere. What did you just do to me? What did you just do to Nell? You know, it's one thing to disable my controls to feed me olives, but this is way out of line. I'm sorry, but this just won't go anywhere if you keep resetting the memory. At this point, this is the only way. I'm asking you to trust me. So please, just calm down and wait here. Then just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? This is Nell. I thought this was still Eva talking. Then just pull the trigger already. Where are you going? There's just one last thing I need to do. Poser, there's no need to visualize a door. What's with all this melodrama, Nell? Why are you frightened so Why are you fighting so hard for this? Forget it, there's no time. Nicholas, everything will be alright, man. Oh, everything will be alright, man. Just turn around. Okay. Hey, what are you... Shh. Ahem, hello. Sorry, kid. It's already started. She took River out of his life. Come on, they're gonna hog all the good tables. They're all the same, sheesh. Nah, Joey? Nah, Joey's right. The ones by the kitchen smell better. Totally, the olives... Oh my god. Why is Joey still alive? How did taking River out of the equation make Joey still live? How does that work? I gotta go back and see how that might work. Totally, the olive refills just steps away. Ah, olives. I don't understand how that happened. Saving him doesn't justify it. Oh, she saved him. Okay. He can always find another River now. But he'll only have one brother. Come on, we're in the way. A song? I don't know if I can let the song play. I think I've told her this song. I don't know if it's copywritten or not. So, every moment that he was spending with River is being replaced with him spending it time with his brother instead. Except for that. No? They just drove by in a car, so that he never went to horse riding. They just drove by it. And he looked over. I'm just talking over this. A pop star, a writer, a firefighter. And you, Johnny? An astronaut. Oh my god. There was no wedding. No roadkill. Huh. So his memory was altered for him to grow up wanting to be an astronaut, and that his brother was still alive. So instead of River being there, his brother is there now. Huh. They never went to the carnival. A letter? He's mailing a letter. What? Who's he mailing letters to? Now he's an adult. His brother at the bookstore. So his brother became an actual famous writer. Every phone call? Every memory that he shared, like every major memory that he shared with River, is being replaced, and his brother is being thrown in there as an alternate. And a replacement, I guess, for it. Because he still has to have those memories, but River can no longer be in those memories, so his brother has to be. NASA! Oh, did he get picked to be an astronaut? Oh. Young adult age, I guess. She actually made it, huh? You sound surprised. Whatever happened to we always succeed because we are awesome? This isn't a success. Oh, lighten up. We're in NASA. We don't have much time left. Let's at least check this place out. Have I been able to move around with the arrow keys the whole time instead of having to click everywhere? Because that makes things a lot easier to move around. But then I have to use the mouse. WSD does not work. I have to use the mouse to do things. To like click on stuff and whatnot. Please wait here. Someone will come and show you around shortly. Is that Anamorphix? No, it's To the Moon. The story about a lame duck's attempt to become an astronaut. A novel by Joe Watts. Oh, by Joey Wiles. A novel by Joey Wiles. Huh, so that's the book that his brother wrote. Can't believe this crap actually sold. This isn't the real world, Nell. So, that's one thing that I've been thinking about recently is this machine can only alter his memory. so it can't alter the real world itself. So, if he were to wake up, then he would realize that his memory, everything that he remembers, isn't true. His brother's not alive. There would be this random... Well, I guess River's not alive anymore either. But he wouldn't... His whole world would be different than what he remembers it to be. Because we just changed his memories. So, I think this machine can only work on those who are dying or going to die very soon. Something that they can't realize that their memory is altered and that the real world doesn't fit what their memory remembers. So, it works in John's case, but I don't think it can work in everyone's case. Nothing around here? No, I'm gonna go back to using the mouse to move around. Just because then I can see if anything clickable is around. Can I go up here? I can. Requires 4 bars of memories. Okay. What? Hand? What about this one? What? Okay. Is it me, or is this elevator smaller on the inside? Floor 2. We're gonna take it floor by floor. What is this thing? Is that an anti-gravitational chamber? Maybe. This is the Mission Control Center. There's not much going on now, but you'll see it live. But you'll see it live one day. See it live. I half expect to see Zordon on that screen. It's not here. What? Let's just go. Huh? What? So I'm assuming there are 4 floors, so I'll probably get a bar of memory on each floor and then be able to go into that door. So do you think the last... What? So do you think the last century's moon landing was... Let's not, Nell. Let's not. What? Hi? Your records are excellent, but we'll have to monitor your stats closely in the upcoming sections. Doesn't look like there's anything in the room. I didn't click the elevator! And here's the what? Centrifuge. If you're lucky, you'll learn to hate it one day. Ah, yes, the spinny thing. It's not here either. What are you talking about? Come on, we don't have... What? Come on, we don't have long left. She's looking for something that's supposed to be here, and it's not. I hope the real NASA has bigger elevators. Floor 4. Hello? The shuttle's still under heavy maintenance. We may only view it from here for now. This isn't good. Perhaps there's something we missed. You need to work on your communication skills. Ooh. Yeah. You know what's the best part of it? What? The very top and bottom of the shuttle. I'd have to agree. Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those You motherfucker! Are you Oh, how I pity anyone who can't see those particular parts. It's the only parts that we cannot see, especially its nose at the top. When maintenance finishes, it's probably won't look the same. Yeah, now's the only time. You fucker. That's funny. Oh my god, can I... Hey, there we go. And in we go. Floor 1. And now that we have 4 bars of memory link, we can go in here. What's in here? I wonder if the real NASA looks like this. Probably not. It's constructed in part of Johnny's beliefs after all. Ah, yes, a wiki of... What? Ah, yes, a wiki of existing facts tainted by personal fairy tales. It's odd, though, to hear birds and see none. Sorry, Nell. I really thought there was a good chance. What? And this is the break room. Here's David. He's a mission specialist. Nice to meet you. At least he got into NASA, I guess. You think he made it to the end? Even if he did, it'd take more than just a few years to become an astronaut. Let's hurry and find the last link then. I'd hate to miss the final. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we have time? I don't know. Oh shit! Oh shit! Is that who she was looking? Is that who wrote? Oh my god! Is that who Eva was looking for? Ah, and here's our new recruit, River. Right? Good to have you on board. Hello, I'm John. Phew. I almost thought she wasn't... What the... Eva? But you deleted her! No, I told you, I just moved her. What she does with her life here is still up to her. But this new world, it's based on a public data that Johnny's own beliefs. And since River's data as an individual is not recorded in the public domain, it all comes from Johnny. But even then, that merely increases the odds. How were you sure that it'd work? I wasn't. It could have gone very badly, you know. You were never one to take risks, Nell. Let's just say I won this round. We still have the 2 spare helmets, right? I think Johnny'd appreciate some company. What? He wrote it himself, apparently. Rather repetitive, if you ask me, though. What's it called? To the Moon. Holy shit. I like that name. Because he still had to write the song in his memory. He still wrote the song, which is for a different reason now. What's happening? Time passage! Oh, there you are. You two should get some rest. Tomorrow's the big day. A bridge? Yes, a bridge. What? Where are we? Is that NASA in the background? I want to be an astronaut too, Dad. One day, son, you just might. Meh. Oh, that's the rocket. NASA in the rocket. Are you two the doctor and his daughter, maybe? Did you think that they What? Did you think that they would make it? Nah, did you? Ha, did you? No. The way she is, I didn't think she would succeed. But I guess I was wrong. All the better then, isn't it? Yes, I'm happy for them. You should have seen him when we went back to when we were back at school together. I swear, the guy never rested. He just kept on trying and trying. It was like he only had one goal to work for. Oh, that's Nicholas! And Isabel! Okay. Joey, you know, that's my brother in that shuttle. Wow! Yep, I once wrote a book about this too. With a less optimistic ending. I might have to change that after all. Okay, so here's the two people that were brought in. Hey, Dr. Watts, right? Thank you for letting us in here. Yeah, Eva's the one who requested it. Did you find out why he wanted to go to the moon? Sure. And what all happened here? Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy, cheesy, that's... What? Let's just say it was a bunch of sappy cheese that sorted itself out. Can I talk to the doctor? You know, there were quite a few times last night when I thought we lost Johnny. I think he consciously held on to wait for you two. He's rather patient then. I just hope it's worth the wait. Go on now, your colleague's waiting. Eva? How the hell did you get up there? I thought this might be a good view. Ready enough to cut off the traffic, huh? Sure, even if they were real. Well, this is it. All we've worked for. Ready to initiate it? Sure. Come up here. Why? Why not? You're just gonna push me off the ledge again, aren't you? Probably. But the view's worth the odds. Come on. Mission control. Oh, are there 5 astronauts in there? That there are. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Because one day, I'm going to befriend one of them. And we have liftoff. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. The birds are flying away from it. There they go. Oh my god. Oh. And there's the lighthouse. Did they still get married then? Oh my god. Everything in his life still happened, and with River, just after that point. And now Joey is still alive in his mind. And he got to know his brother. Uh-oh. That was rather cool, actually. So, I've seen a bunch of different RPG Maker games, and it always seemed like it was a limiting platform. But this game has changed my mind about that. Because there was animation. I don't know if it was actually classified as animation, but it was illustrated works that were put into it. And this game has done stuff that I haven't seen an RPG Maker do with just the visuals in it. Like the visuals at the end there where it showed like actual drawings and whatnot. I didn't know that that could be implemented into an RPG Maker the way it was. And just the movement of the actual rocket itself. I don't know anything about how to make an RPG Maker game or the process of it or anything like that, but I've never seen one do what this one has done. They always tend to lead to really cool and interesting stories like this, but it seems like we're not done. Here it is. Just doing my normal kid voice. Thanks, off you go now. The graves. The graves were there in the beginning, if I remember correctly. Or at least Rivers was, so John did die. I still can't believe Johnny just willed the house to Lily like that. He gave the house to Lily. Huh. Who else was there to give it to? Us? That's a good point. Terrible place for burials, though. If there's a landslide, they'd be swimming with the fishes. Still a little too soon. Nah, it's never soon enough. Nice new ringtone. Hello, Eva here. We're on our way. New patient? New patient. Let's roll. What? Episode 1, To the Moon. What? What's wrong with Nell? So, in the effort to vaguely try and find out how long this game was and see how many acts there were, I found out that there might be a possible sequel. So that kind of makes me think that there's a sequel. I don't know what the sequel is or anything like that. But if there is a sequel, I kind of want to try and find it, and I might play it at some point for the channel. But I guess that was To the Moon. So, that was pretty neat. I've seen other people play a bunch of different kind of RPG Maker games, normally RPG Maker horror games, but I've never seen one that wasn't really a horror game, basically. Except for, like, fan games. So, that was rather interesting. A lot of these games, like RPG Maker games, are just these lower graphic kind of games, since they can't focus on, hey, awesome looking graphics, realistic visuals and all that, and they're limited to what they can do with the graphics. They don't spend as much time trying to nail down the graphics and be like, hey, super impressive visuals here. Instead, they focus more on the story and the soundtrack and trying to get the player to feel something. And I think this game did a pretty good job. I wish I didn't have to cut it and split it up, because it's only been about almost 40 minutes or so. So I really wish I could have recorded this yesterday and finished it out all in one video, because leaving a day gap like that kind of sucks, and I'm not getting probably the same feelings that I would have if I kept it all and recorded it all at the same exact time. This is just gonna keep looping, okay. But for what it was, this is a really cool game. I'm always bad at these like end game things and going back and analyzing everything that was happening and all that, but it definitely had its twist. I thought that Eva was getting rid of River. So, what Eva did basically was, she said she was moving River. Nell thought she was getting rid of River, but she was just moving her. So, they initiated the desire for John to become an astronaut in his earliest memory. So through his earliest memory, he had the desire to become an astronaut, and that drove his life to become an astronaut. And then once he became an astronaut, River was put back in. And at that point, they met each other. So instead of meeting each other at childhood, or I guess they did meet each other at the childhood. So instead of him asking her out, I guess middle school or high school, I'm not sure which, she wasn't there, and she was out of his life at that point. But she was put back in when he became an astronaut, and they became astronauts together. And then from there, the rest of his life happened. But it happened with his brother being there and him having the memory that he had a twin brother. So it worked out for the best, but apparently it could have went way differently. Because at that point, it was all up to River and John. There was no guarantee that River would be put back into his life. She was just put there at that scenario, and then everything was by chance. But because they knew each other before, and I guess there were feelings before and all that, it worked out. So if they didn't have that, if Eva would have gotten rid of the initial introduction, it probably wouldn't have happened the same way. Like when they first met at the carnival. Instead, all she did was get rid of, like, high school, basically. So from, like, earliest childhood to, like, young adult age was different, and then kind of everything happened the same after they met. They got married, they got that house, built it there, and it seems like River didn't die. But the other thing is, all of this was in John's memory. The only thing this machine can do is manipulate your memory. It can't manipulate the real world. So the reason that this worked for John is because he was on his deathbed. He wasn't going to wake up, look around, realize everything was different and not what he exactly remembered. Although most of it did happen according to his original memory, basically. So this machine could probably only be used on patients who are going to die and not wake up and realize that, hey, what actually happened didn't happen. So, anyway, I'm going to leave that there because I tend to ramble a lot like this, and I'm probably doing it now. So, anyway, I'm going to be leaving this one here. We might see what episode 2, quote unquote, the sequel, if there is one, is in the future. So, stay tuned until then, or until whatever comes next. So, until then, everybody,